What up, YouTube? It's been a long fucking time since I've done a review. Shit's been fucking bonkers since December. And just I haven't really felt up to doing any reviews. I've kept a log of most of the movies I've watched, though. And, well, today started off really, really shitty. Had to have my stepdad rush to the hospital. And right now, I'm just gonna yap about movies I've watched in the last 2.5 months to just act as a fucking distraction for me right now. Because, goddamn, I need a fucking break. Anyways, let's get fucking started. Where to begin? I'll start with the top of the fucking stack. This isn't in any particular order of when I've watched them or in preference of how I liked them or anything like that. This is me going through my phone, seeing titles and pulling them off the shelf so I can start putting this video together. And let's fucking go. And yeah, the majority is horror. What a fucking shock. But we got some comedy in here. We got some fucking Cynthia Rothrock going on in here. Some Linnea Quigley. Enough yapping. Let's fucking go. Let's start with Santet 1 and 2. Now, I really loved the first one. The first one was absolute fucking madness. They star this chick named Susanna, who's like the Bollywood scream queen. And she was dope in this. She plays the wife of like a priest, and he gets killed. She converts to black magic to get revenge on the fuckers that killed her husband. And shit just gets very fucking bizarre. Indonesian horror. It's a fucking blast. It's very different from what we get from North America. It's up there with... what was that other fucking one? I got it somewhere. Fuck it. Yeah. Srigala. Can't remember if I did a review on that one or not either, but Srigala was basically just a straight up fucking rip off of Friday the 13th, but Bollywood style. It was pretty damn good. Santet 1 fucking kills it with the special effects work, which she's the fucking half woman, half crocodile. That shit was dope. This other dude, he's asking the woman that he really wants her tits. So she lets him grab her from behind, and then the next thing you know, her tits detached and it's in his hand, and it's spraying fucking milk in his face. Yeah, so that's Santet 1. Santet 2, basically, she's trying to live a normal life again. She's kind of renounced the black magic, trying to get back into regular life. But the village still hates her for what happened. And I don't know how to word it, not the master, but like the teacher of the one that converted Susanna comes to Susanna like, yo, you can't fucking backtrack now. It's too fucking late. You cost me my top student who's dead now, so you need to get revenge on all these people. And Susanna refuses, so the teacher transfers her soul into Susanna's body, and they start wreaking havoc on everyone, and now she's a half woman, half tiger. And the effects are still fucking dope in this. It's just, for me, Santet 1 was better. But number 2 is still fun. And you get them both in one package. Definitely worth the money. Highly recommend you grab it. All right. Now, what do we have next? Cynthia Rothrock, Sworn to Justice. This was a cool one. She plays like a psychiatrist or some shit to defense attorneys, trying to get like the criminals off on like fucking psychiatric issues and da 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 da. Then after one case, she goes to visit her sister and brother-in-law. She gets to the house. They're both fucking dead. The attackers are still in the apartment. They attack her. She gets thrown out a window, smokes her fucking head. And now she can tell the history of when something happened just by touching an object. And when she's brought into another case, she touches an object, she realizes this motherfucker's the same one that attacked her family. So she comes up with this diagnosis about the cunt so that he doesn't get out, and then she just calls off helping the law and goes vigilante style, and it is fucking incredible. Rothrock is a fucking badass in this, just like in the other movies that she's in. I haven't seen a lot of her shit. I still have to check out Undefeatable, and I have Righting Wrongs on its way, and I have, I think, just one other one of her movies in this stack to talk about. But yeah, Sworn to Justice, it's a VSA release. Definitely recommend it. What's next? Oh, Dario Argento. Drama. This was a cool flick. I'm not a huge Argento fan per se. I do like what I've seen from him, which isn't much. The only one I really remember is Opera, which was really cool. And it said that this was his daughter's... Was it his daughter's debut working with him or some shit? I don't remember. But I do find it really weird how his daughter, Asia Argento, whenever she's in one of his movies, he's always filming her tits. Now, I'm not upset about it because she's got a great set on her, but it's fucking weird that her dad is always filming her tits. And especially in this one, because she's playing a fucking teenager, so fucking weird. But yeah, Trauma. What the fuck was it even about again? Oh yeah, Runaway, whose parents are killed, and then she hooks up with some fucking junkie dude who's like rehabilitated. He's trying to help her out now. She winds up getting a crush on him, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, and then they're trying to connect the dots to figure out why this fucker is attacking people in her family or close to... Well, not, her family's gone now. But yeah, cool movie. Nothing really memorable. Weird. It's Argento's filming style with his daughter and all that, but I grabbed it during the $10 sale. Not upset that I have it. I love the slipcover with that, and then the Tokay Gecko, which there are quite a few of them in the movie. They're not really shown to be quite the assholes that I know Tokay Geckos are in real life, so minus 1 point for that shit. All right. Now we have... You probably saw my little rant about this release earlier last week. The 4K release of The Birding Collector's Edition. Now, with all the shit talking I did, the transfer was still fucking amazing. I totally forgot that I had the UK Arrow release on Blu-ray, which is why I wasn't in a big rush to grab this. Then I saw this was on sale, forgot I had the other copy, wound up ordering it. Subpar packaging, but dope ass fucking transfer, so kudos to them for that. That's the important part. Just wish there was a little something extra since it's a collector's edition, you know? Oh, fuck. I'm gonna fucking sneeze. Fuck it. Oh, fuck. Up next, we got a movie from my homie Michael, aka Maggot. Most of you probably know him from fucking August Underground Mortem. Y'all better have the Maggot cut of that release. That's the best release to have. But this one is And Then I Helped. This movie is fucking wild. I've seen it a few times now, and I still don't even know how to describe it, so I'm gonna just read what's on the back here. Although a bit ambiguous to outside viewers, the relationship between Mr. Ben and Sydney is quite healthy. They lead separate lives away from each other, able to devote personal time to their hobbies. Mr. Ben buries himself in his studies, while Sydney goes out and parties, super 70s style. No worries, they always begin their day with a meal and end with a prayer. So yeah, like, super 70s grindhouse feel from this. There's one dude with a fucking borderline handlebar mustache who just straight up epitome 70s stereotype. Fucking hilarious down to the way he talks and everything. Almost reminded me of fucking what the fuck? Sugar Bear from Big Money Hustlers, the ICP movie. No, not a juggalo. No. Used to be a big fan of theirs. Not so much anymore, but Big Money Hustlers was the fucking shit. Anyways. Maggot has a 20th anniversary box set getting made right now to be unleashed upon the world. Head on over to the Maggot shop and pre-order your copy. I think they're aiming for sometime around end of April for release. But yeah. And Then I Helped. Super fucking weird. Super fucking awesome. Highly recommend grabbing his work. Oh, this one was just from Monday. Seen it countless times. Not my favorite in the series. Friday the 13th, Part 5, A New Beginning. Used to hate this one growing up because it's a fake Jason, but I've come to appreciate the movie for what it is nowadays. It's basically a giallo, and I ain't mad at it. And there's still some golden ass scenes in it. Like, we've got the fucking, was he eating enchiladas? And then he's singing in the porta potty, and then he gets fucking killed by Jason. Fucking great shit. Part 5 also has the best set of tits out of the entire franchise, and then she quickly gets fucking stabbed in the eyes with fucking garden shears. And it's a continuation of the Corey Feldman movie, Part 4, just now. Fuck, why can't I remember his fucking name right now? Tommy. Tommy's now grown up, no longer played by Corey Feldman. Yeah, fake Jason, but still fucking cool. Definitely recommend. Well, I recommend pretty well all of the Friday the 13th, even my most hated one, Part 7, which I should have included in this pile because I watched that one recently too. Used to hate that one. Not into the whole telepathic warfare bullshit, but it was better than I remember it being when I rewatched it like a couple weeks ago. So yeah, Friday the 13th will forever be like one of my all-time favorite franchises, up there with Halloween. and the majority of the Child's Play movies. Yeah. A New Beginning. Go check her out. Okay. You know what? Kara was going to shut off soon, so I would just start a new video. All right, I am back. Now, let's keep fucking going. Still got like this many movies to talk about. Fuck, sorry about all the sniffing, folks. It's not Coke. Fuck. Not a message I really wanted to get. Let's keep going. Jack Black, Kyle Gass, Tenacious D, in the Pick of Destiny. This was just recently released through Shout Factory, part of the Shout Select. And this movie was still just as fucking good as I remember it. Fucking great laughs. Fucking cock push-ups. Battle with the devil. Despite the devil being played by fucking Dave Grohl. Fuck that. But the deleted and extended scenes and the extras on this is like almost an hour long. Fucking great. There's also a commentary track from Jack Black and Kyle. That was fucking hilarious. Especially when he's going on about the whole Classico song. That shit was fucking hilarious. And the Heliclock News internet shorts they included on this were pretty fucking funny too. I didn't watch the music video, the trailers, or listen to the director's commentary. Don't give a fuck. But yeah. Fucking banger release. The transfer looks fucking great. I don't remember if it had an older Blu-ray release. I know it had DVD. But yeah, awesome fucking edition. Here's another oldie. Maniac. Fucking banger of a flick. I don't know what to say. Like, the movie's fucking gold. Dude's out there fucking attacking women. I can't remember if he was specifically attacking. No, he wasn't specifically attacking sluts, but I think he was going after prostitutes for the most part. Streetwalkers. Yeah, really good movie. The decline of a man's mental state and the shit that goes on. Fucking awesome movie. Highly recommend it. And even the fucking remake, I think it was 2012, 2013, with Elijah Wood as the villain. That was a banger fucking remake. Very well done. I know the first one I didn't really care for. Blood Mask. The blood was cool. And there's lots of little vignettes of like lesbian bondage and whipping and whatnot, which was fucking great. But overall, the movie was fucking boring. 82 minutes, but it felt like 3 hours. Picked this one up at a local used movie shop, so thankfully it was very cheap. So I'm not upset about it, but yeah, it's just Blood Mask. Avoid it or just fast forward to the tits and the blood. Hey, there's another Vinegar Syndrome one. Which one did I fucking watch, though? Had to have been Hot Snake. A sadistic and ruthless outlaw has been terrorizing the town of Hot Snake. A bounty hunter named Emiliano is hired by the local sheriff to hunt down the outlaw after he murders a woman and steals money belonging to the army. Warned by a local brewer, not to take the bounty, Emiliano soon finds himself the target of a mysterious man who seeks to settle a personal vendetta. Directed by Fernando Duran Rojas, Hot Snake is a dark and atmospheric western with supernatural elements. That's right, that just reminded me, at the very beginning, he fucking kills a chick and fucking rapes the body. Good old necrophilia from the, what was it, fucking 60s? 1976. Right on. Cool ass movie for a western. Not normally a big western fan. And as I say that, I'm about to show off that I watched another western, Devil Rider. Honestly, don't remember much. I think I got kind of bored with it. Yuppie Tom brings his investor buddies out to a dude ranch, hoping they'll want to help him turn it into a high-end resort. Tom has a connection with the place. His family's blood is in the soil. For a century, the Devil Rider has roamed the land, killing all who try to claim it as their own. Awakening whenever it is trespassed upon, Tom and his friends will surely die unless they figure out how to kill the Devil Rider. Honestly, I know I watched it. Don't remember what I thought of it, though. So, couldn't have been that fucking good. Oh well. Next, we have a Terror Vision release, Killer. Without a soul, you can't get to heaven, but you can't go to hell either. This is an SOV-style flick. A man driven mad by medical experiments loses himself in a downward spiral of cannibalism and murder as he embarks on a deadly rampage. As the body count increases, the tables are turned and the hunter becomes the hunted when a group of locals set out to stop him. I remember digging this. I remember the kills being pretty cool. But I also remember feeling like this movie dragged on a bit. So at 80 minutes, that's not a very good feeling to have. But if you're an SOV fan, I definitely recommend grabbing a copy of Killer as long as it's still available. Slashers is up next. Recently did the unboxing. Threw it on pretty well that night. I watched the 2-hour version, which I don't think I've ever seen before. And unfortunately, I slept through part of it. But the movie still held up. The transfer on this was fucking amazing. Definitely recommend grabbing a copy. There's still quite a few left of various slip covers. But yeah, Slashers is so fucking good. The killers are great. They're fun watch. Very entertaining. The way they just kind of torment the people in the game. It's definitely worth watching. If you're a fan of Rob Zombie's 31, I don't know how you could be. Definitely check out Slashers, because that movie is pretty much what he ripped off to make 31. Black Cat. Haven't watched the second one yet, but the first one was fucking awesome. A lot of people compare it to La Femme Nikita, which I've never seen. And yeah, she winds up getting turned into like some kind of cyborg android thing to work with the fucking cops. What is it? Brutally killing an abusive trucker at a rest stop, tough as nails drifter Catherine soon finds herself facing life in prison due to her violent outbursts. But when a daring escape from the courthouse leaves her all but dead, Catherine awakens to find she's been given another lease on life. The only catch, she must train to become an assassin for the CIA. Yeah, like, she was one tough bitch for them to capture. There's like, I think, 3 different escapes that she's done in it, and it was just a fucking dope ass movie. I highly recommend grabbing it. I have the 88 films release as well, the limited edition. Forgot I had it when I ordered this one. But at least the VSA release does come with the sequel, so I can check that out anytime. I've heard it's even crazier than the first one, so we shall see. I think what stopped me from throwing it on right away afterwards was that the last like 30 minutes or so were kind of meh. So I lost any motivation to really watch any more movies after that one that night. Auntie Lee's Meat Pies. This was fucking awesome. Michael Berryman's in it too, which was a very pleasant surprise. And yeah, this woman uses her very attractive nieces to lure guys in so that they can kill them and use them as the meat in their pies, which they sell to the local businesses. And very, very sought after pies as well. Fucking awesome flick. The nudity and the mayhem don't really kick in till later on in the movie, but the whole lead up, like the first fucking 45, 60 minutes were just fucking great. Holy shit, I really enjoyed that movie. Ghost Nursing. It's about a woman down on her luck, moves to a different part of the country to live with her sister, hoping for better luck. Luck still doesn't improve. And she winds up doing this ritual that gets her a baby ghost. And she has these rituals that she has to do to keep it happy for her life to be good. Now, once her life starts getting better, she kind of forgets about the baby. And the baby ghost gets pissed off and starts getting revenge, fucking her life up and all sorts of stuff. It's a pretty decent movie, but I was expecting some more fuckery and weirdness in it. I know what I described is pretty weird sounding, but I was expecting weirder. Still a cool one to have, though. Maybe wait for a sale to grab a copy, though. Blood Delirium. A deranged and manic painter believes that he is the reincarnation of Vincent van Gogh. When his beautiful wife dies unexpectedly, Simon suffers an emotional breakdown and insists that his necrophiliac butler, Herman, help remove her corpse from the cemetery and bring it back to his castle to help him retain his creativity. Yeah. I don't really think I cared much for this one because I don't remember much. It didn't really grip my attention. And could have been better. Not going to say pick it up, not even during a sale, because I clearly don't remember fuck all, so it couldn't have been that good. Red Rock West. This is from the new side label from Vinegar Syndrome called Cinematograph. French shit. And it stars Nicolas Cage. Not a Nicolas Cage fan by any means, but he was fucking good in this, mainly because he wasn't his usual over-the-top, weird, stupid self. Anthony Hopkins is in it as well, and he is fucking amazing in it as the fucking assassin. Basically, Cage's character drifts into town. He's mistaken for a hitman that's been hired by a bartender to kill his wife. He takes the money, he goes to the wife, warns her, she pays him double to go kill the husband. He starts this whole fucking weird feud going on. Then the real hitman shows up. Shit just gets fucking bonkers and weird. But because he wasn't just fucking yelling the whole fucking time, it was tolerable and it was a fun watch. Highly recommend it. They fucking killed it. I think this is their first release. I can't remember if they did 1 or 2 in January. This is the only one I grabbed, and it was fucking great. Murder Weapon, starring the always lovely Linnea Quigley. It's a double feature disc, but I haven't watched Deadly Embrace yet. This movie was fucking gold. Linnea and her friend used their good looks to get out of a fucking mental hospital by fucking the doctors and blackmailing them. And then they proceed to throw a party to get the boys in so then they can start fucking killing. Fucking great. And like just the menu screen alone for this movie has a nude Linnea. And like the first 10 minutes is just fucking tits and ass. Fucking great. And then the killings happen and they're fucking cool as shit. There's a really cool fucking broken bottle to the throat. There's another kill. Fuck. It was on my... I fucking recorded it, but I don't remember what happened. It was just really fucking cool. Yeah. So Murder Weapon. Definitely recommend grabbing that, especially because it's 2 movies for the price of 1. And they both have Linnea. Camera's gonna shut off again. I'm yapping a lot. I'll be right back. And I'm back. This should be the last one. Stacks down like that now. Fuck, I don't even remember if I did a review for this one. So I feel like I watched it before December and before everything went to shit. But in case I didn't, Resurrection. This is like a super grimy, fucked up version of 7. So if you're a fan of 7, do yourself a favor, grab yourself a copy of Resurrection. Now there's many movies with that title. This is the 1999 one, and it stars Christopher Lambert, Leland Orser, David Cronenberg's in this as well. I always forget about that. But yeah, another type of 7 movie. Fucking crazy religious killer trying to bring Jesus back, recreating the crucifixion with various body parts of his victims. Fucking awesome. And Eternal Combat. Another VSA. Asian Hong Kong weirdness. And this one does have Anthony Wong in it. From movies like Untold Story. He's also in Ebola Syndrome. All sorts of the crazy fucking Cat 3 movies. He's not in this one for long, but the part that he's in is fucking gold. It had me cracking the fuck up. All the characters are fucking hilarious in this. There's some fucking great insults back and forth between characters. Just a fucking banger of a movie. And if they still have any left, I definitely recommend grabbing this. An Eternal Combat. Not my typical type of movie. Saw Anthony Wong was in it, so I had to order it. And fucking A, this shit was gold. Up next we have Steel and Lace. This is a pretty cool rape revenge style movie. She gets raped, left for dead. And then the killers get away with the murder. Or not the murder, the rape. So she kills herself. Her brother gets her body and he's like some weird ass scientist type dude. And he basically turns her into an android and sets her loose to get revenge on everyone. Fucking awesome. Now, I was expecting it to be pretty sleazy, seeing that it's a rape revenge released by Vinegar Syndrome, but the sleaze was kept to a minimum. But the murders and everything else were top tier fucking gold. Night Screams. Cool cover. Don't remember anything from the fucking movie, though. Football star David has just won a 4-year scholarship. With his parents away for the night, is planning to mark the occasion with a party for his buddies and girlfriend. But as the evening's festivities get underway at a local nightclub, 2 violent fugitives take refuge in the basement of David's home. Right? And then everyone gets back to the house. People start dying, and they don't know who it is. Blah, blah, blah. I didn't hate it, but I don't remember much to really recommend it. But it is a 4K release, so even if it drops on sale, grab a copy just to show that we still want 4K physical media. Magic Crystal, another Cynthia Rothrock film. This was fucking weird. This little kid winds up with like this glowing piece of rock that I can't remember what it's from, but it's able to grant wishes as long as you're within a certain distance of the fucking thing. Really weird movie. Cynthia Rothrock is a fucking badass in it. Lots of cool fight scenes. Not a lot of like gore and violence because it's a martial arts flick, but fucking cool ass movie. Definitely recommend it. People Under the Stairs, Wes Craven classic. You shouldn't really have to say anything. Fucking go get a copy of this. This is fucking gold. It's another Shout Factory collector's edition. So you know what that means. Super thin fucking slipcover. No booklet or poster. But the transfer was cool. Another one that isn't my typical style of movie, but I had to watch it. Six String Samurai. It's a VSU release. And it's fucking bonkers. I fucking loved it. Everyone was telling me I was going to hate it. And I don't know if that made me enjoy it more or what, but holy fuck. This movie was fucking hilarious. So we got this Buddy Holly looking motherfucker here. And he's on his way to Vegas because Elvis is now dead, and whoever makes it to Vegas first becomes the new king or some shit like that. And he comes across a lot of other musical groups on their way to Vegas. Lots of fighting ensues. He fucking winds up with this little orphan kid as well that was just fucking bonkers and annoying, but not as annoying as the little kid from The Devil or Bob from House by the Cemetery. Although I didn't find Bob that annoying, I know a lot of people did, so just got to throw it out there when I mention annoying kids. Not as bad as Bob. Existence. 4K release from Vinegar Syndrome with the flesh-feeling fucking slipcover. The movie's still fucking awesome. I was kind of worried it wasn't going to hold up from how I remembered it being, but it definitely held up. This flick was fucking bonkers. Super weird. It's got like some body horror, sci-fi horror, all sorts of weirdness, fucking loops all galore, so you never know what the fuck's going on. And yeah, sold out, unfortunately. You might be able to get the regular edition. Definitely recommend tracking a copy down somehow, because it is a fucking banger of a flick. Just really cool, especially if you're like a video game nerd or something like that. It's just really cool. Could be a warning to all the VR people out there. Monster Squad 4K. I think this is my first Kino Lorber release, and it's gonna be my last. Even more expensive than Shout Factory movies, and even more bare bones. So yeah, the transfer was all right. I don't recall being blown away from it, but hey, it's Monster Squad. The movie's fucking awesome. The Dentist. I've already reviewed this, so I'm just showing it off. I watched this the day I got back from dental surgery in January. Fucking cool ass movie. Super sleazy, super bloody, fucking awesome. Child's Play 2 4K. Just cause it's fucking Chucky and he's always good for a laugh to uplift the mood. And then what else was there? This one was from Shudder. Destroy All Neighbors. It's a new one. It's all about prog rock, and that shit fucking sucks. That movie was a big letdown because it was nothing like what the trailer looked like it was going to be. There's a couple of cool scenes. The neighbor, what the fuck was his name again? Oh, not Olaf. It was some weird fucking Russian name. That dude was the best part of the movie, and yeah, he wasn't in it enough. Most of the movie fucking sucked. Don't recommend it. Glad it was free. The next one, I already shit talked in another video as well. European Nightmare, aka Sorgoy Prakov. Some found footage bullshit. Fucking sucked. Don't waste your fucking time. There's also one from 1980, Don't Answer the Phone. Heard it was super sleazy and violent and fucking cool and shit like that. Checked it out. Started off decent. There's a couple of cool scenes, but overall it's very fucking boring. The Mean One from 2022. That's a Grinch-style horror movie. Starring the guy from fucking Terrifier that plays Art the Clown. He's the Grinch in this. Movie could have been so much better if they actually used like practical effects instead of CG blood and CG stabbings. The shit just looked fucking terrible and just makes the movie look like absolute shit. Speaking of CG, Necrostorm has a new movie called Tater Burger. I fucking hate Necrostorm. They have me fucking blocked on social media because I react at their fucking posts about fucking shitty ass movies like Adam Chaplin and whatnot. But to their credit, Tater Burger wasn't that bad. It's no Tater City. That is really the only good movie they've put out. But Tater Burger, at first I thought it was a sequel, but it's actually supposed to be a prequel. But their CG work has gotten a lot better, thank fuck. But it still, to me, wasn't as good as Tater City. Worth checking out for sure, but yeah. Get it however you will. As above, so below, another shitty found footage movie. Fuck that one. Not even gonna bother talking about it. It was a fucking letdown. Crabs from 2022. It's a horror movie about horseshoe crabs. It is fucking absurd, just like it sounds, and it is fucking amazing. This flick has everything in it, including a fucking kaiju battle at the fucking end. Fucking gold. Highly recommend checking it out. Attack of the Meth Gator. Another super stupid sounding movie. Another stupidly fun movie, though, too. Definitely recommend checking that out. And last but not least, Gods of the Deep, an H.P. Lovecraft movie released earlier this year. Fucking hated the beginning. Holy fuck. The sets were cheap looking, like cardboard cheap looking and everything, but as the movie progressed, I started forgiving them for the cheapness of the sets because it looked like they used most of the budget to do practical effects with the tentacles and creatures and all that shit. So not absolute shit, but definitely not that good of a movie either. If you're in the mood for a Lovecraft flick and you've seen all the normal ones like Reanimator, I'm drawing a fucking blank. From Beyond and all those other ones. If you need a break from those, check out Gods of the Deep. Just remember, shit doesn't really get good until like halfway through. And with that, I think that's going to wrap up this fucking long ass fucking video. Stay tuned. I will have an unboxing following this one. Thanks for fucking watching, folks. Stay fucking sleazy. Peace.